Okay, cool. And we're live. This is MotoGarage meeting number 13. What we are is a DIY community motorcycle garage in Schaumburg, Illinois. We started developing this a year and a half ago, and we've had our shop up and operational for the last 2 or 3 months. And what we're doing is we're creating a shop that you are the mechanic. If you haven't heard about us yet, you're a shop to facilitate the DIY method, so you can come in, work on a bike, reserve a bay, and be part of the community. So with that, I'm Matt Milford. This is Katie.
Hello.
Lauren's over here, and Gray's over with the headphones on. So we got the usual suspects. Mark won't be joining us tonight. He's out for a couple weeks, but he will catch us up with the next meeting. So with that, we're going to try to keep these meetings a little shorter, condense them a little bit. We do have some really cool stuff in store. We finally have a tentative design for our membership structure, which is really exciting. It's taken us way long to develop something that meets a lot of really neat needs. And we have some really cool classes. So with that, I'm going to give it to Greg, and he's going to talk about our classes.
All right, what's up, y'all? I'm Greg. We got some classes available right now that are on the website and also on Eventbrite. The best class to come in and take, we think, is we have it twice a month, and it's MG000. Is that it? Yeah.
That's it.
And that class is always free. It's just an intro to the shop. So you come in, you're going to meet me, you're going to meet Matt, anyone that's hanging out there during the day, and pretty much we'll just walk you through the shop, show you everything. The lifts, the tools, how the computers work, the arcade machine. So it's a really good way to just get a feel for where everything's at, and see what you're into and what you want to do. We have more classes that are coming up. I think we're booked all the way through February now. So if you guys have any ideas, shoot us an email. Let us know. I know people were talking about they wanted a valve adjustment class and stuff, so we're writing them up every week, and we'll be putting more up, posting all the way through March pretty soon. So, yeah, I'm really excited to start teaching the classes. We got someone coming in pretty soon for an open shop class, so excited for that, definitely.
Yes, yeah, and like Greg said, so what we're doing is, the shop method is entirely different than a lot of people are used to, and so the DIY intro class is a way to kind of come in and see what we're all about. We've got a lot of neat stuff with our bays and computers, and it's a way to kind of acclimate yourself to a DIY atmosphere. It's typically pretty different, so that's really neat. Really excited about it, and the class is coming up. Thank you, Mr. Greg. So the big topic tonight, and one of the most exciting things I think, is the membership structure. So we finally have pretty much settled on the idea of how we're going to structure the memberships. We went back and forth on what bay time, hourly, the cost, things like that, and we were from the beginning adamant about getting rid of the clock, not having a timer on you, not paying by the hour. We think that kind of ruins the DIY atmosphere. So we wanted to really kind of push, your bay, your use, and so we have a way to do that with 2 tiers, and the 2 tiers are, one is going to be a kind of a builder tier, one in which you have unlimited bay time all month. It becomes your shop. This is a good way to, if you've got a big project, you're doing a big rebuild, you're custom fabricating a bike, you're doing some pretty heavy stuff, this is the perfect tier. And then we have what we're calling either a rider or a biker tier, and that is one in which we think it's going to be really neat. It satisfies a need that we've been looking at for a long time, and the need is the typical rider. The typical rider, does an oil change once a year, maybe twice if they ride a lot. Chain maintenance, things like that, with the occasional dabbling in big projects. And so we developed a tier, and what it is it's a tier that you pay, and you get 1 shop day a month. And each month you don't use that, it accrues. So if you sign up in June and come in August, you have 3 days accrued, so you can do a 3-day project. And that way you can be a member. You don't feel like you have to use it every month. You can use it when you need it, and you don't lose it if you don't use it. So that's what we're really excited to offer. And on top of that, it keeps costs really low for the user, and it allows you to kind of be a member, join in member events, and a lot of other perks which we're ironing out right now. So that is our big membership idea, and there's going to be day passes. So the 2 membership and then a day pass for someone rolling through and they just want to test it out and try it out for a day. So with that, hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll do the official rollout of the announcement of the cost structuring, the benefits, and the rollout date. We're not going to do it this month. I don't know, probably not next month, but very soon we'll do the launch. So that's super exciting. Super excited about that. Right now the shop is in user testing phase. So the phase right now is you can come in, reserve a bay, work on a bike for free, and kind of get a feel for it. So we've got a lot of user feedback from people who have been in the shop, and that kind of helped design our membership structure, which has been terrific. And that user testing phase will last through we do the rollout for memberships. So if you want to bring a bike in and work on it and change your tire, we don't have our part ordering process in yet, but we do have computers where you can order your own parts, which we think kind of pushes that DIY atmosphere. We'll have vendors set up and you can order parts through us, but typically it's cheaper to go on the internet, find your gaskets for an older engine, or find tires and get them shipped to you directly, then bring them in the shop when you get them. And with that, the user testing phase hours right now are Saturday and Sunday, so 10 p.m. Saturday, and then sometimes we stay a little bit later. Depends. We've been getting a little rowdy lately. We've the shops. We've been rolling out the grill a little more often and really enjoying the shop a little more lately. So some of the nights we stayed a little bit later than that. And then on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that's going to be our user testing phase hours. Maybe until the spring, or we'll adjust accordingly. So with that, that's the big, super exciting news. And I hand it off to Miss Lauren.
Hello, everyone. So I am going to talk about, like Matt said, a lot of spontaneous events happening at the MotoGarage. We're going to get better about putting up more stuff on there and not just having like, oh, it's Friday and it's 5, let's do a happy hour. So we're going to try to plan in advance so that you guys can kind of make your plans. I would say definitely look out for Memorial Day weekend. We might be doing something then. I think that's the next time I'll be in town. Maybe Easter. We'll figure. I don't know yet. But yeah, so definitely think Memorial Day weekend. We might do something fun. We'll just start getting stuff on the books. The better we get at putting it on, and the more organized Matt and Greg get with their little spontaneous parties that no one is aware of.
Listen, someone brings by cheddar and bacon brats.
Yeah, we had we grilled out last
and a case of soda. What are you gonna do?
A case of soda.
Yeah, productivity drops pretty quickly.
Sure, but it's been fun, and it's only going to get more fun, and we can do, like we did for the opening party, get the 1-day liquor license, so it's like, we can really have a good time, and there's no one that's going to kick us out because we're the owners. Also, we're looking into getting a MotoGarage sign that's kind of 3-dimensional. If you don't know what that is, it's not like a banner, it's like an actual sign that comes out that looks 3-dimensional. So that's on the radar to get that secured. It's a little more difficult to find than you would think. So any of you have ideas, ideas of where to get it, message us, because we have been looking, but it's a little more complicated. And then the other thing that we're going to do is kind of introduce member-only swag. So the T-shirts that we're all wearing, I don't know where mine is because I gotta find it in my drawers, and I know I should be wearing it. But busted, yeah. I'm repping my animal shelter shirt.
I think we're all busted.
Yeah, mine's in the laundry.
Someone took my shirt. That's what I'm sticking with. Either it didn't make it to Colorado or someone took it. I have no idea, but either way, I'll get another one. So we're going to introduce like member-only swag. We have an original backer swag that we all have been wearing, and then maybe later kind of expand on a clothing line, meaning hats or something simple, you know, shop attire. Nothing crazy, but just stuff to you know, rep MotoGarage and make you feel proud, and you're part of the community, part of the DIY. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's all for me, unless Matt has anything to jump in with. If not, it goes to Katie. The most exciting topics of the whole meeting.
Watch out! Watch out!
Watch out!
Watch out, world.
This is where we're pulling all the viewers. It's like all she talks about is accounting, and everyone keeps commenting about her. I don't understand it. No, to do a quick recap on what Lauren said, it's really neat. Now that we have the shop operational, we're doing more events, grilling out, you know, throwing little parties, and because the shop, you know, in and of itself is, you know, it is a motorcycle repair shop. Granted, you know, that is the core feature, but the bigger aspect and the passion undertow to this is the fact that it's a community, you know, and with community comes more than wrenching. So we're expanding in that realm, and it's been a lot of fun, and really looking forward to the spring. But yeah, we'll try to get some on the calendar. You know, we've posted some stuff, and you know, want to get more people involved, give people heads up so they can come out and check it out. So with that, Katie, you got some exciting news for us?
Absolutely. The permitting process in entirety is officially complete.
Yes.
Which sounds very boring, but is very time consuming.
It is.
So yes, that's my good news. We are official and ready to roll for 2016.
Yes. Yeah, it's exciting. You know, one of the last things we had to do is get, you know, our state repair licenses, which require, you know, the building license and all this other stuff. So that was the final hurdle, and we have completed it. So that is super exciting. Thank you, Katie.
Yeah, of course.
A ton of work. You know, she's put in a ton of work behind the scenes, so to make that happen. But with that, that's all we have for tonight. You know, I think the biggest pull from this is the membership tiers, and the lower tier, the rider or biker tier. What I think is going to do is it's going to solve the problem that we've kind of kicked around for the last year and a half, is how to push someone who is in their own garage, has their, you know, materials, how to push them outside their garage to come, you know, come to our shop, in a cost-effective way to do that. You know, because part of DIY is saving money. That's the core. You know, that's the mission to it. And I think we finally have come to an agreement on a system that I think will absolutely do that. So cannot wait to get the final details out to you guys. But with that being said, that's it. You know, the user testing phase is in full swing. Sign up for a class if you want to check it out, or swing by. You know, the intro class, like we said, is free. Or, you know, come in Saturday or Sunday, and if we have time, we'd love to give you the tour. And kind of get you know, situated and check it out. And the next release from us will be our official membership pricing and structure. So thank you very much, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.